Prime Minister Rahman chairs earthquake preparedness meeting, National Task Force, 1 lakh volunteers and special PMO cell approved. Excavation work for a new gas well starts in Noakhali, 7 million cubic feet of gas to be available every day. Tasin, the one who had a dazzling smile and had forgotten how to smile after losing his elder sister, meets Prime Minister Rahman. In the first phase of modernizing digital financial services and postal department, 8 franchisee post offices launched. Health Minister urges to spend allocated health funds with honesty and transparency to ensure quality health care. Information and Broadcasting Minister urges to complete projects of Information and Broadcasting Ministry on time to ensure best use of government funds. Royal Bengal tiger increases under government conservation efforts. 10-member commission formed to reduce conflicts between humans and wildlife and to protect tiger habitats. 20 Iraqi fighters killed and 32 injured in joint US-Saudi attack on Iran-backed groups in Iraq. "13 people killed in a powerful earthquake in Japan. Rescue operations underway for those trapped under the rubble." And Bangladesh became runner-up in Kava Men's Volleyball Championship, losing 3-0 to Pakistan. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10. I'm Rahman. Those were the headlines. Let's move on now to the details. Prime Minister Rahman reviewed the government's overall preparedness plans and progress regarding earthquake response, including forming a national task force, preparing 1 lakh volunteers and strengthening emergency coordination mechanisms. The review meeting was held this afternoon at the Cabinet Division of the Bangladesh Secretariat, with the Prime Minister in the chair. A decision was also taken in the meeting to establish a special cell on earthquake preparedness at the Prime Minister's office to coordinate related activities. The meeting discussed strengthening post-earthquake emergency response and overall preparedness, including the formation of a national task force and preparations to train 1 lakh volunteers in Dhaka and adjoining areas, equip them with necessary supplies and provide required training to deliver emergency services after an earthquake. It was informed at the meeting that a database of 70,000 volunteers has already been prepared, while preparations are underway to bring the remaining 30,000 volunteers under the initiative. The meeting discussed various programs aimed at raising public awareness about earthquake preparedness. Discussions were also held on ensuring effective coordination between government and private organizations during any possible disaster situation. Besides, the meeting discussed establishing a humanitarian staging area in Dhaka, a dedicated logistics hub or storage facility to ensure the rapid delivery of relief and emergency assistance during disasters. Disaster Management and Relief Minister Asadul Habib Dulu, State Minister for Disaster Management and Relief M. Iqbal Hussain, State Minister for Health and Family Welfare Dr. M. A. Muhit, Prime Minister's Principal Secretary ABM Abdul Sattar, and Disaster Management and Relief Secretary Mohammad Saidur Rahman Khan, among others, were present at the meeting. Prime Minister Rahman today met Tasin Abdullah, the boy whose heartwarming smile at Notun Kori Sports closing ceremony touched millions, despite the grief of losing his elder sister in the milestone school fighter jet crash. The Prime Minister invited Tasin and his father, Najmul Haq, to the Prime Minister's office at the Secretariat after learning the heartbreaking story behind the widely shared photograph of the smiling boy on social media. The image, taken during the closing ceremony of the Notun Kori Sports 2025-26 at the Bangladesh Army Stadium on July the 27th, quickly went viral on social media, showing Tasin in his school uniform stretching out both hands towards the Prime Minister with an expression of pure joy. Behind that smile, however, lay the grief of losing his elder sister, Tasnia, in the tragic Bangladesh Air Force fighter jet crash at Milestone School in Uttara in July 2025. According to his family, Tasin rarely smiled after the tragedy. During a healing session, he wrote, "I am in great pain. I lost my beloved sister. She was my best friend. I miss her so much." When the Prime Minister later learned about Tasin's story, he instructed his additional press secretary, Rahman, to contact the boy and his family. During today's meeting, Rahman asked Tasin about his studies and future ambitions. Now, a 7th grade student, Tasin dreams of becoming a businessman and wants to do something that benefits people and attracts their interest. The Prime Minister praised his aspirations and encouraged him to study attentively, continue sports activities regularly, and pursue his dreams with dedication and perseverance. During their conversation, Tasin said football is his favourite sport. The Prime Minister presented him with a football bearing his autograph along with a special gift. After the meeting, an excited Tasin said he never imagined he would have the opportunity to meet the Prime Minister, describing the entire experience as a complete surprise. He said he is eager to return to school and share the experience with his friends. Tasin also said the Prime Minister spoke to him like a member of the family, which made him feel completely at ease. He said he was also fascinated by the model cars and ships displayed in the Prime Minister's office, and even took selfies using his father's mobile phone. Prime Minister Rahman also expressed his deep sympathy and condolences to Tasin's father over the loss of his daughter in the Milestone School tragedy. A new natural gas well has been discovered in Boro Charigao village of Nobipur Union under Shenbag Upazila in Noakhali. The total volume of gas reserves will be determined after 45 days of drilling, followed by 15 days of DST test. However, preliminary estimates suggest that if the well is successfully drilled and the DST is completed, it could supply around 7 million cubic feet of natural gas per day to the national grid. The Bangladesh Petroleum Exploration and Production Company Limited, BAPEX, officially launched the drilling operation for the new well yesterday afternoon. According to BAPEX, the initial target is to drill the well to a depth of 1,550 meters. The company expects to find natural gas in 2 zones, located at depths of approximately 1,361 meters and 1,450 meters below the surface. Foreign Minister Dr. Rahman today said the government is reviewing Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's invitation for Prime Minister Rahman to attend the 18th BRICS Summit in New Delhi as a special guest. He made the remarks after newly appointed Indian High Commissioner to Bangladesh, Dinesh Trivedi, paid a courtesy call on him at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs Advisor Humayun Kabir was also present at the briefing. The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has invited Prime Minister Rahman to attend the BRICS Summit, scheduled to be held on 12. The Foreign Minister said the Prime Minister has received several invitations for overseas visits. While his participation in the upcoming United Nations General Assembly in New York also needs to be factored into the government's diplomatic schedule. Dr. Rahman also referred to his recent meeting with Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar in Manila, saying both sides expressed optimism about further strengthening bilateral ties between Dhaka and New Delhi. Earlier, Indian High Commissioner Dinesh Trivedi said New Delhi was eagerly looking forward to welcoming Prime Minister Rahman and hoped the visit would take place soon. Speaking to journalists after separate meetings with Foreign Minister Rahman and State Minister for Foreign Affairs Shama Obaid Islam, Trivedi said the timing of the visit would depend on the Prime Minister's priorities. The invitation comes amid renewed diplomatic engagement between Bangladesh and India, with both countries reaffirming their commitment to advancing bilateral relations based on mutual interests. Health Minister Shardar Mohammad Sakhawat Hussain has called for the honest and transparent expenditure of this year's health budget to ensure better and more accessible healthcare services. He made the call today at a workshop in the capital on addressing gaps in Bangladesh's public health system. Dr. Hossain Zillur Rahman presented the research findings. Director General of the Directorate General of Health Services, Professor Dr. Prabhat Chandra Vishwas, Director General of the Health Economics Unit, Dr. Muhammad Inamul Haq, and other health sector officials also spoke at the event. The Health Minister said medical equipment had been purchased without proper planning during the previous government's tenure. He also alleged excessive spending and irregularities in hospital procurement. Minister for Posts, Telecommunications, Information Technology and Science and Technology, Fakir Mahbub Anam, has urged the public not to pay attention to rumours regarding the sale of Nagod. He said the state-owned digital financial service provider would be further strengthened to maintain its competitiveness in the market. The minister made the remarks at a ceremony held at the Dag Bhavan in Agargaon, Dhaka, marking the inauguration of the franchisee post office program and the handover of Nagod's profit share for the 2025-26 fiscal year to the Department of Posts. Fakir Mahbub Anam said the digital financial services have become indispensable and stressed the need to transform Nagod into a trusted institution by enhancing transparency, accountability and technological capabilities. Among those who addressed the event were Nagod Administrator Mohammad Tasin Abdullah, Secretary of the Posts and Telecommunications Division Bilkis Jahan Rimi, and Director General of the Department of Posts Qazi Asadul Islam. During the ceremony, a cheque worth 18 crore 57 lakh taka was handed over to the Department of Posts as Nagod's share of profits for the 2025-26 fiscal year. Later, at a separate event held at the same venue, the Minister officially inaugurated the franchisee post office program. In the first phase, 8 franchisee post offices were launched, including 4 in Dhaka and 4 in other parts of the country. Information and Broadcasting Minister Zahiruddin Shopon has asked officials to ensure that all ongoing projects under the ministry are completed within the stipulated time frame. He also laid emphasis on ensuring maximum utilization of government money. The minister was speaking at a review meeting on the progress of ongoing Annual Development Programme (ADP) projects for the 2026-27 fiscal year at the Ministry Conference Room today. The main objective of the government is to ensure the best possible use and effectiveness of the ongoing projects, he added. In most projects, there is an unethical nexus between contractors, engineers and political patronage, the minister said, instructing the officials to be 100% sincere while implementing projects. Information Minister Zahiruddin Shopon also called for ensuring proper utilization of project money. Speaking on the occasion, State Minister for Information and Broadcasting Yasir Khan Chaudhry proposed to make a coordinated digital dashboard to speed up the projects. Among others, Prime Minister's Information and Broadcasting Advisor Dr. Zahidur Rahman and State Minister for Planning Zunaid Ahmed Saki were present at the meeting. Nepal's ambassador to Bangladesh, Ghanshyam Bhandari, paid a courtesy call on Acting Speaker of the National Parliament, Barrister Kaisar Kamal, at his office today. During the meeting, the Acting Speaker said SAARC, founded under the vision of Shaheed President Ziaur Rahman to promote the development of South Asian nations, still has the potential to achieve its original goals if the regional organization is revitalized. He called on Nepal to take an active role in restoring SAARC's effectiveness, a proposal with which Ambassador Bhandari expressed his agreement. Learning that the Federal Parliament of Nepal has formed a Bangladesh-Nepal Parliamentary Friendship Group, the Acting Speaker thanked Speaker of the Federal Parliament of Nepal, Dol Prasad Aryal, for the initiative. He also expressed hope that the National Parliament of Bangladesh will soon establish a Bangladesh-Nepal Parliamentary Friendship Group soon to facilitate discussions on issues of mutual interest between the two countries. Ambassador Ghanshyam Bhandari praised Prime Minister Tariq Rahman's leadership in Bangladesh's new journey and expressed Nepal's commitment to working more closely with the country's current democratic government. Others present at the meeting included Deputy Chief of Mission of the Embassy of Nepal, Pratik Karki, and Secretary to the National Parliament Secretariat, Barrister Mohammad Ghulam Sarwar Bhuiya. State Minister for Civil Aviation and Tourism, Mohammad Rashiduzzaman Millat, has said the government is working to make Bangladesh a regional aviation hub under the leadership of Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. He made the remarks at a ceremony in a Dhaka hotel today, where Boeing and US Bangla Airlines exchanged documents for an aircraft leasing agreement. Foreign Affairs Advisor Humayun Kabir, US Ambassador to Bangladesh Brent D. Christensen, Boeing Vice President Paul Righi, US Bangla Airlines Managing Director Muhammad Abdullah Al Mamun, and other senior government and private sector officials were present at the function. Humayun Kabir said Bangladesh can build a strong aviation hub through cooperation and public-private partnership. US Bangla Airlines has signed an agreement to lease 21 modern aircraft from US aircraft manufacturer Boeing. The airline said it plans to expand flights to South Asia, Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and other international destinations after adding the new aircraft. The expansion will involve an investment of about $1.5 billion. A six-member delegation of Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami met with Chief Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin to discuss issues related to the upcoming local government elections. The meeting was held today at the Election Commission headquarters in Agargaon, Dhaka. Tahmida Ahmed and Election Commission Senior Secretary Akhtar Ahmed were present at the meeting. Following the meeting, Jamaat-e-Islami Secretary General Mia Ghulam Parwar briefed journalists. The Jamaat-e-Islami delegation included Secretary General Mia Ghulam Parwar and other senior leaders. Prime Minister's Special Assistant on Health, Dr. S.M. Ziauddin Haider, has said that the government is working to raise the standard of nursing and midwifery education to international levels, while creating overseas employment opportunities for skilled healthcare professionals. He made the remarks today while speaking to journalists at the Secretariat following his official visit to the Philippines from July the 19th to July the 25th, which focused on cooperation in the development of the health sector. Dr. Ziauddin Haider said that Bangladesh will draw on the Philippines' experience to further strengthen the country's health sector reforms, particularly in the area of primary health care. He also expressed hope that the initiative would play a significant role in advancing education, nursing and midwifery, and professional development in Bangladesh, strengthening primary healthcare services and creating new employment opportunities for healthcare workers. Former Director General of Bangladesh Television, AKM Mustafiz Rahman, has been buried at Bonani Graveyard in the capital this afternoon. Earlier in the morning, his first namaz-e-janaza was held at the BTV premises in the capital's Rampura. BTV officials and employees, former colleagues, media personalities, and staff from various television channels attended the janaza. After the janaza, floral tributes were paid to his coffin on behalf of the Information and Broadcasting Minister. Mustafiz Rahman passed away at his residence in the capital's Uttara on the 26th of July. He was one of the key creative forces behind the golden era of Bangladesh television, producing several landmark Bengali television dramas that have stood the test of time. Among his most celebrated works are Shokal Shondha, Eishob Din Ratri, and Shankhunil Karagar, productions that remain widely acclaimed by audiences. His creative vision and innovative approach played a defining role in the evolution of television drama in Bangladesh. We move on now to international.